It is crazy that I've talked about this before, but like when I was younger and I thought about like dad rock and people who've been in the music industry for 20 years when I was a kid that my dad listened to, and then now that I think about it, like I'm in my late 30s ish, and I'm in my late 30s, and now the Strokes have been performing since I was like a teenager. Like I've been listening to the Strokes since what, 2004? When were the Strokes live? No, when did I first listen to the Strokes? They started in 98. They've been going for a while. The Strokes aren't dad rock. They've been rocking for almost 30 years. If a band's been going for 30 years, it might be time to call them dad rock. Old does not equal dad rock. Yeah, but then dad rock just shifts with the generations, right? Where like the people who are going to gigs to see the Strokes in their 20s in like the early 2000s are now in their 50s or maybe late 40s and are of the dad age, right? It feels like my generation of dads are gonna be that they're listening to the Strokes, they're listening to the Arctic Monkeys, they're listening to, I don't know. Is it unk rock? Is it just unk rock? It's not punk rock, it's unk rock. Even though I wouldn't call the Strokes as punk. Dad alternative. Unkternative. Just because Gen X and Y have kids later doesn't push back dad rock age. Yeah. I would definitely call Foo Fighters dad rock. I would definitely call the Foo Fighters dad rock age group. Absolutely. You're a dad listening to the White Stripes. I know! The Seven Nation Army came out in what, 1999? 2003. I was off by a bit. I don't know why I thought it was earlier. Is Green Day unk rock? Yes! Green Day is unk rock. They started performing in like 1996. 1987! What do you mean they're not dad rock? They started in 1987. I remember listening to, what is it? Giant Bomb. The Giant Bomb podcast, and Jeff Gersman, who grew up in the same area that they were, would talk about like, oh yeah, like we would go to gigs and there was Green Day. So that's kind of cool. If your band is still active today and they started in 1987, they are dad rock. That is dad rock. That is the definition of dad rock, because the people who are listening to them when they first arrived as being punk rockers are now late 50s, if not 60s. That's Gramp Rock. 1987 is 39 years old. Band members in their early 20s and now almost 60. Yeah, isn't the lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, like, in his 60s? They started in 1982. Anthony Kiedis, that's his name. He is 63 years old. He was born in 1962. Bloody hell. Is AC/DC still going strong? Yes. And they're still doing gigs. Even though, Angus is it Brian Johnson is the lead singer? Even though Brian Johnson's, like, voice is completely cooked. They can barely play anymore, but they still play. Yeah, I mean, I imagine they're making a lot of money doing kind of ass shows, but people keep paying to see them, even though they're kind of ass. Your bones hurt? It is what it is. Like, I think about me listening to Fleet Foxes. I discovered Fleet Foxes in 2010, I think. It may be 2011. I've been listening to my favorite band of all time for 15 years. It's crazy to think about. Like Robin Pecknold, I think of this baby-faced boy with like a massive bushy beard. He's almost 40. In fact, I guess we're similar ages now that I look about it. I'm like, damn.